Hi everyone, welcome to another Mama Elephant intro video. This is Rena. Thank you for stopping by and checking out all the new products that will be available on April 15th. Today we're going to be playing with the mini everyday messages stamp set. I really like the sizing on these. I also really like the sentiments that have the interactive sayings on them for your interactive cards. We're also going to be playing with the ribbon banner die. It comes with several accessory pieces to make the ribbon banner look more dimensional. Here's a closer look at the mini everyday messages stamp set. I really like the sizing on these sentiments because it fits perfectly inside of the circular grid die and also the grid window die, and that's something that I was looking for. Also, it has some interactive sentiments like pull me, slide me, shake me for your interactive cards. I could not wait to use this stamp set to use with my circular grid die. Again, it's one of my favorite dies, as well as the one with squares, the grid window die. So I'm featuring a lot of the sentiments from the stamp set, as well as these little images from the Marine Friends stamp set, because I can't get enough of these little baby sea creature animals. I love them so much, and they fit perfectly onto the little circles in the circular grid die. I want the background of the circular grid die to be the Tattered Rose Distress Oxide ink. So I'm using a circular grid die, just a scratch one, just use as a template so I can ink blend on my background. I'm selecting some of the sentiments from the mini everyday messages stamp set, and I'm going to do every other one on the circular grid die, and as you can see, it fits perfectly in the little openings of the die, and I love that a lot. I am also going to do the clear heat embossing on top of the sentiments just to give it a little bit more dimension and a little bit more shine. In my quest to use different color combinations, I'm adding brown to the mix, which I never do, and I realized I did not have any brown Distress Oxide inks. So I'm starting off this blend with the Tattered Rose, and then I'm going to go into Abandoned Coral in the Distress Oxide, and then I have the Ground Espresso, but that's regular Distress ink, so it was not playing nice and it was not blending nice, and it's because they're different inks, because the Distress Oxide sort of has this like milky, opaque, powdery quality, and the regular Distress ink doesn't. So I did bring down the Abandoned Coral and I mixed it with the Ground Espresso, and that fixed the problem. It looked much better, it matched a lot better, and I'm really liking this really crazy weird blend. It ended up being really nice in the end. And then I'm just going to keep blending and blending and blending until everything is seamless. And I'm using the Bristol Smooth cardstock to achieve this blend, because that's really the only cardstock that I use when I'm doing the ink blending with the oxides. I'm going to double stack my front circular grid die, and that was actually my piece that I was using as a guide, so it was still good, so I just adhered it to the front of my panel. Here's my backer piece with all of the sentiments from the stamp set, and then I'm going to lay it on top, and it gives it just a little bit dimension with that extra piece of paper. I'm taking my images from the Marine Friends stamp set, and then I'm putting them on every other circle where there isn't a sentiment. And I'm keeping the colors the same as my background. I'm using coral colors and the brown color, just so everything looks cohesive and everything matches. I really love that baby dolphin too. I think he's so adorable. I love him. And I really like making these ocean cards with like different color combinations other than blue. So we're going to finish that up. I'm going to put an acrylic block on top of it so it dries flat. And then now I'm adding some embellishments. I'm adding the mini gold stars to where all of the images are, just to give it a little interest. So since this is an ocean theme card, of course I'm going to add droplets to it, and I'm going to add a few here and there on the panel in the front, not in the circles, just to give more added interest and shine to the card. Okay, I'm calling that card done. I love the way it came out. I'll have pictures in the end. For the second card, I'm going to be featuring the ribbon banner die, and I wanted to bring out the Little Mermaid agenda images. So I'm just coloring 2 images here. I'll have the Copic marker colors that I used down below, and I picked my 2 favorite mermaids. I love the party one with the balloon, and of course I love the one with the narwhal. It is too adorable, so I wanted to feature those 2, and this will be a birthday card. The ribbon banner die comes with sort of a base piece, that bottom large piece that you see there, and then it has 5 little accessory pieces, and they fit perfectly on top of that base piece. And when you cut out that base piece, you'll see that there's little lines, and you'll know where to put your little accessory pieces. And this die is meant to show the other side of the ribbon, so you'll want to pick a different color just so one side will be one color and the other side will be another color. You'll see when I put the ribbon banner die together what I mean. So I did take that middle accessory piece and I did stamp out birthday wishes on it in, I believe, peacock feathers ink. And then now I'm putting together the different pieces to achieve that two-tone look. I'm also featuring 2 other ones. I'm putting 3 of these in one card, and the middle one will have a white middle, and the 2 in the top and the bottom will have a blue middle. I just wanted them to look a little bit different from each other. The one I'm assembling here will have a blue front and a white back. I'm going to use the Scales cover die as my background, and of course I'm going to use it because it goes with the mermaids perfectly, and anytime I can use an A2 size cover die as my background, I will. I think it looks really nice. It cuts out perfectly, and it's just super easy to do, and it just gives it a nice finished look. I'm going to take the ribbon banners that we made, and then I'm going to put them on the card. This is going to be a super simple card. I'm going to put them one on top of each other, and then I'm going to adhere the mermaids using some double-sided foam tape just to give it a little bit of dimension. And then I'm going to further embellish the card and give it some interest with the sequins and little embellishments that I've been using for my other cards. So we're going to add some droplets here, we're going to add some gold confetti, and we're also going to embellish that middle banner with a ton of mini gold stars. After we've adhered all of the embellishments, I'm calling this card done. I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. I really enjoyed making these cards, and I hope you enjoyed the release. Remember, the release will be available on April 15th. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the other videos that I made featuring all of the new products for the new release this month. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you guys next time. Hope you have an awesome day and happy crafting. Bye, guys.